Yo, what is up, boys? WW Gabe here with another Wuthering Waves video to help y'all out on should you roll for the Roccia signature weapon. Let's keep it simple, let's keep it easy. No. It's a very luxury weapon for you to pick up if you're trying to have your Roccia do way more sub DPS damage. Now, this will help her, or if you're just trying to get her passive easier, where she gives her attack bonus to the whole team with the crit rate. But that's not very hard to get from just Echo substats and stuff like that. If you don't know what her weapon does here, her weapon is a main stat crit rate with the 587 attack and 24.3 crit rate, and she has a passive where if she has any crit rate over cap over 50, she gives an attack buff to her team based on that, and the maximum percent is at 70%, so 20 over cap. And obviously if you have the weapon, that makes it way easier to get, so you can get that full buff. But if we also look at the weapon passive here, the weapon passive makes it so that she gets an attack bonus for herself, and every time she does a basic attack or intro skill, her heavy attack damage is increased by 48%. So like I said, very insane for sub DPS damage increase on Roccia here if you want that extra boost on your team and you're very min-maxy. Besides that though, she does have other gauntlet options like the gauntlet that is on the standard banner, the I forget the name of it, but you know, the one that gives you energy and the what is it, attack and damage bonus, I'm pretty sure. So that weapon will be fine to use if you're using that. You know, standard weapon, pretty solid. Only thing with the standard weapon is it's attack percent instead of crit. But like I said, you can also get the crit from your echoes, you know, to get that crit rate that you need. Also, her banner is with this this gauntlet, this sword, and I think this is variation, if I remember correctly. Did they say what this is? I wish they told you what this is, like weapon-wise. You know what we could just do? We could do a quick check on Hakushin. Why not? Just do a quick little check on Hakushin here. Go to gauntlets, go to... So the gauntlets they have is Celestial Spiral, which is one of the new ones. And then the rectifier that they have is that variation. That is indeed variation, I'm pretty sure. That looks like variation. It would be kind of crazy if that wasn't variation. Now, variation is a good pickup. Good for Verena and Shorekeeper, like needed for Shorekeeper. Your Shorekeeper's rotations are extra scuff. You don't have variation on her. I don't have a variation, so unironically, I really want to do a greedy 10 on this to try to pick one up, because my God, Verena, she still rotates fast without variation, but there is definitely a huge difference when you have a variation, for sure. So yeah, this Claymore, by the way, is terrible. It's like defense main, and I think it gives you like resonance liberation damage bonus as like it's like passive or something like that. That is the, what do we have here? That is, I have both of these on. That is the Dauntless Evernight. Yeah. Oh, no, when your intro skills cast, you get an attack and defense buff. But yeah, it's defense main, it's trash. I was thinking of the other weapon. There's another weapon that's defense main and gives you a resonance boost. Yeah, her weapon is very luxury to pick up. I don't think you need it. If you're like trying to be like, you know, God Roccia main, or you just really want to min-max your team's overall damage, that can be good for you because that'll help you out on there. But you'll probably be spending more time on Roccia since you won't be, like, trying to avoid having damage with her. You're just going to be going for the setup and then going into your team and stuff like that. But yeah, my opinion, weapon not really needed to pick up. Roccia by herself also is really like a, she's not a luxury character. I'd say she's more of just a, she's kind of like a horizontal to slightly vertical increase for Camellia teams. Sanhua still does the job, you know. But yeah, weapon banner, I'm going to go ahead and say you don't really need to get this weapon. Not very worth it unless you're a like super dedicated Roccia main, you know. Yeah, that's it. Let me know. What do you guys think? Do you plan on pulling for this weapon or no? Are you saving? I'm saving for Zani. I might try to get Brant. Who knows? And there's Phoebe. There's been dreamers about Phoebe, you know. I don't know. But weapon here, you don't need the weapon. You don't need the weapon.